Coming to you live from Southern California, it's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings and then find that groove.
Ready to go? Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And we're underway.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that
Sweeper.
In that location.
Middle
I don't know if you
inside.
take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Curveball, low inside.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of
Slider.
Swinging.
Middle
I won't say
inside.
hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And that one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He
Slider.
doesn't take a pitch
Middle
off
inside.
at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against
Slider.
mistakes.
Low
But that's not
inside.
what that pitch was.
2-2 now. Inside, almost got him.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the Guardians lineup now. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Jose Ramirez.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those
Four-seam fastball.
situations. And
High inside.
hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Went deep in the ball game last night. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last
Four-seam
start, and
fastball.
he's just racking them
High
up
inside.
again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Sweeper. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. What do we have on him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses, and that is ball 1. Smith went deep in his most recent game. The 1-0. Out to short, Arias. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And that's ball 4.
That pitch is in. Ball 4.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Jackknifes out of the way. Now quick throw to first. Ohtani back in. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out of bounds.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Move to second. Ohtani back in on a dive. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here's Betts, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Line drive, base hit right field. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Batting 6, right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Rudder at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 1-1. Rudder goes again. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Nope. Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 1-0. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Middle outside.
The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Oh, and 2 now. In the air, right field. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan
Sweeper.
Jones.
Mid
Had the
inside.
day off yesterday.
Hey.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one.
Batting
Put a pretty
7th,
good jolt into that
shortstop,
one. Great
Gabriel
swing, nice
Arias.
balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And the batter will be the
fastball.
shortstop,
High
Gabriel
inside.
Arias. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Hey!
Curveball. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify
Slider.
it. Take a knock
Low
the other way if you
outside.
can.
Ground ball right side, Rojas. And that'll do it. One left for the Guardians. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2, Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Check
Ball,
swing,
that's off the plate.
no appeal. And it's a ball and a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Manzardo takes it himself and
Batting
quickly
eighth,
one away in the
left
second.
fielder, Teoscar
What about some no-nos?
Hernandez.
Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Teoscar Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Slice down the right side. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Jones on the move. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting
Well, those
ninth,
can be pretty
second
fun as an
baseman,
outfielder. Got to put it into
Miguel
his highest
Rojas.
gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Miguel Rojas,
outside.
the next to hit, takes outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. After 2. New inning getting started.
Leading off
So in now for
Sweeper.
Cleveland.
Center fielder Chase DeLauder.
Cleveland, Chase
Middle
DeLauder. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no
inside.
outs. Here's the second baseman. In the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. That one hit to right. Tucker under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen
So the
Kwan.
Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that
Four-seam
pitch was
fastball.
dotted. So
Low
much
outside.
talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
This one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw home. He beats it. It's 2-1.
Now batting, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Now it's
Four-seam
Jose
fastball.
Ramirez.
Middle
Went down
inside.
on strikes his first time through.
Nope.
Sinker. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle. Bats up with it. Fires to first on the run. They'll get the out, and that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians 1. It's the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Drilled in the air out towards right center. DeLauder takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, First baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man of wood now with 1 away.
Now batting third baseman.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Muncy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The 1-0. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away
Now
down.
batting shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Betts, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Over to first, and he saved. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Freeman around second, headed for third. The relay in there safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the 4th, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them.
4-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. There's a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Slider.
The Guardians
Middle
trailing
inside.
by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Backed off the plate that time.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Sets him down looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones, the
Low
next to
middle.
hit, doubled his first time. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Man at second.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside, almost got him.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians lead 1, and they still trail it here, 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, left.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Flied to right his first time. And the 1-0. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Quick move to first. Pajes back on a dive. Pajes on at first, nobody out. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
First and second, no outs. Rojas now at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
On the ground. Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That was a productive at-bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. To third, Ramirez. To first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Ohtani.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Williams gives way, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, number 63.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings here and blasts one left field. And in one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. What a stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 5th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it, and there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Low inside.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Curveball. Low inside.
Way out front for strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And that misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
High inside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Juan Rito.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
Four-seam fastball.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
In the air, left field, and it falls. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Number 74 with his first major league
Now
hit.
batting, left
And this
fielder,
is a moment I'm sure he'll
Steven Kwan.
never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Four-seam fastball.
So the lineup flips
High
over.
inside.
And up next for Cleveland, Steven Kwan. First pitch
inside.
way inside, a fastball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey!
The
Four-seam
Dodgers
fastball.
leading
High
by
outside.
5, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Guardians 1. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here in LA, bottom of the inning, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's out to center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball to the right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pajes digs in now. 1 for 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that one is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. Two down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jose
Four-seam
Ramirez.
fastball. High inside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So digging in,
Now batting,
Kyle
first baseman,
Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Curveball. Low middle.
The
Four-seam
Dodgers
fastball.
leading
High
by
outside.
5, and we're the top half of the 6th. just
Nope, upstairs.
missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he
Four-seam
misses,
fastball.
he misses
High middle.
outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's in there. And the count's even at 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Curveball. Low middle.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor will hit next.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense
Four-seam
just
fastball.
sputter, not able to get
Middle
anything
outside.
going.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Sabrowski.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hernandez.
Fly ball down the line. Jones on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and 1 out.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel
Rojas at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sabrowski, in his 2nd season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Back to the top of the
Will
order now.
Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Not even close there. Ball 1. That one lifted to left. Quan has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Guardians 1. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
High middle.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock on to the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Sweeper. Low inside.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Hey!
Curveball. Low inside.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-2. In the air, left side. Hernandez drifts towards it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So up next,
Four-seam
Gabriel
fastball.
Arias.
Low outside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a strike.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and Ohtani gets the strikeout. Guardians fail to score. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Slider right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a big swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Way high.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eric Sabrowski is done.
For
Slade
Cleveland,
Ciccone gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Muncy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. In the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Guardians 1. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here in LA, we go to the 8th. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That clips the corner.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Juan Brito.
Now it's the second baseman.
Sinker. Middle outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
That one fouled off.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So back to the top of the order.
Sweeper.
Stephen Kwan,
Middle
the next
outside.
to hit. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Kwan not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Slider. Middle inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Curveball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Almost got him.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's
Ball
way
one.
high. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That
That's
one
a
way
ball.
inside. Now there's a bullet down the line. Two. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's towards center. DeLauder in position. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. 1 for 3. Rolled over to third. Ramirez gets it to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it though 6-1. We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for Cleveland,
Stepping up
third
for the
baseman,
Guardians,
Jose
Ramirez.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers,
number
Brusdar
48,
Graterol.
Brusdar.
In the game for the first time this season.
Slider. Middle center.
Just
Ball one.
missed.
Slider. Middle center.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate
Sinker.
that consistently, it's
Low
going to be real
outside.
tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see
Sinker.
relievers do coming out of
Low
that bullpen.
outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Hammer, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
Sinker.
So digging in, Kyle
Low outside.
Manzardo. That one in the dirt and gets away. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, the
Slider.
leadoff man gets on.
Middle
You want to
center.
minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Sinker.
Ramirez gets his
Middle
lead at
outside.
first with nobody out. Graterol goes 6'1", 265
Sinker.
pounds, and he
Low
was
middle.
born in Venezuela. Chopped to the right side,
Foul.
but it kicks foul.
Sinker. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And it's even up.
Slider. Middle inside.
Base hit center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Sinker.
So next will be the
Middle
four-hole
outside.
hitter for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And there's a foul ball.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside.
Cutter. Low inside.
In there. Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. 2 on with 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Brian
Sinker.
Rocchio.
Low middle.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Hey!
Slider. Middle outside.
Good
Ball
spot
two.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sinker. Low inside.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
That
Ball
misses the
3.
zone. Ball 3.
Sinker. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left. So first and
Now
second
batting,
with 2 outs.
right fielder,
Nolan Jones now at the plate.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Sinker. Low outside.
Hey!
Sinker. Middle outside. Sinker. Middle outside.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Sinker. Low outside.
This could end it. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Manzardo around third. Relay throw home. He's safe as he gets
He's
his
on
hand
there.
in. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Four-seam
So
fastball.
runner at second,
Low
2
middle.
down. Arias getting
Sinker.
ready to hit.
Low
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.